viewers, good morning, good day, good evening, depending on the time you're catching this broadcast. It's your boy Pedro again, and I hope you guys are having a good time and enjoying the holidays. Happy Labor Day and happy Eid Mubarak. So I'm going to be giving my thoughts this today. I want to share with you my thoughts as to why I still may be bullish with the cryptocurrency market. I'm going to give you a couple of reasons why I'm still bullish despite all the fuel in the market and despite all the pressure that has been on Bitcoin of late and everything has been going on currently. So I'll be starting off with as usual telling you how it has been so far with the DXY, the US dollar index. So far so good. The DXY has been strongly bullish. Even the RSI divergence has been invalidated as it stands now. But we are currently seeing the strongest, like the most bullish cycle of DXY in almost 20 years. This is the highest point. The DXY. I'm going to be switching over to the monthly chart so you can take a look. Take these lines off. So if you look at this chart, this is the monthly chart of the DXY. This is the highest point that the DXY has ever been to in 20 years. Dating back, you can see that this chart clearly shows that the DXY has not been to this region. This is the last time we were in this region. This is dating back to December 2002. That's almost 20 years of never being to this particular territory. Then that is to tell you how bullish it has been of late, of recent, within the past 1 year or so, dating back to April or June, May, June till dates. This is almost 1 year. We've been strongly bullish on the DXY, and the past months we just closed a couple of days back has been like the most bullish months during this period. You can see how bullish that candle close was relative to the previous candle close, monthly candle closes. I don't think any other candle has been as bullish as that one, except maybe for the one in October 2008 or so. But it's clearly a very bullish close from the DXY. And my thoughts about this is the fact that now the DXY is currently facing a serious resistance, a key resistance level coming at this point. If you look at if this price action was to stay consistent like it has been within the past couple of years, then we should be seeing a massive reaction. That would mean the positive news for cryptos, stocks, risk assets, and forex related pairs, especially the EURUSD and maybe the GBPUSD as well, and some other currency related forex related pairs as well. So I'll be taking off this line so you can take a look, and you see that the second to the last time we were in this region was in January 2017. That's over 5 years ago. You can see how the market reacted on getting to this point, and the reaction from cryptos was also the cryptos reacted in like manner. Taking you to the crypto chart, the monthly crypto chart as well, so you can take a look. So the period between January 2017, here's January 2017 up to January 2018 was a bull run that resulted to an all-time high, a new all-time high of almost 20k in December 2017. So you can see that the massive reaction on getting to this resistance point resulted to a strong bull run from cryptos that resulted to a new all-time high of almost 20k for Bitcoin. And so was it for the entire crypto market as well, after which the cryptos went into the bear market, a downtrend that ran through from January 2018 until around March or so. Taking you to the crypto charts, you see clearly here that in December and January 2018 we were in the bull bear run until March 2020. From this point there was another massive bull run again, uptrend up until around April 2021. Here you can see the cryptos reacting in like manner. This is March 2020 up until around April. You can see clear reaction from the cryptos, from the DXY, which resulted to a massive bullish reaction from the cryptos. And then from this point onward, it's been upward ever for the DXY, and the cryptos have tried to hold strong despite all the massive pressure from the DXY and all the field in the market and all over the place, all the massive pressure on Bitcoin and the entire crypto market. As there's been so much pressure on Bitcoin from all angles, and despite all the pressure, you would expect that with this massive run from the DXY at this point, you would expect Bitcoin to tank maybe to the ridiculous levels that were being mentioned last year, the 10Ks, the 15Ks, the 5Ks and all, like. But unfortunately, the entirety of last year we had a low of just 28k. We didn't go below 28k for the entirety of last year, or so 28, 27 thereabouts. Even despite all during the period of of that almost 3 months consolidation, the list price we hit was 28, almost 29k dollars Bitcoin, and from that point, in the midst of a very strong momentum bullish DXY, we still hit a new all-time high of 69k, after which there's been massive pressure, but Bitcoin has responded very well, been able to absorb the pressure and stay calm in the midst of the entire storm. So that is good news for cryptos. So as it stands now, if history was to repeat itself and then this price action was to stay consistent as it has been within the past 5 years or so, then already we're experiencing a massive reaction from the daily time frame. On getting to that point, we had this massive reaction. We currently had we had like bullish, bearish engulfing on Friday, closing below the low of the previous day, and you can see that the market is struggling to, at the moment as it stands now, nothing is decided yet because the day is yet to close. But if you go to the intraday time frames, you see very well that the market is struggling to get above or to get through that point. You can see the 1 hour time frame. The market is currently in a serious indecisive state, and given the fact that the market is oversold on daily time frame and on bigger time frames as well, you can see even on the weekly time frame, and on the monthly as well, we are overbought rather on all the big time frames. And in as much as we do not have divergences, we bearish divergences as it stands now, it's still a very critical key resistance level, which means it's a level that is most likely to attract sellers than to attract buyers. And going by history and historical data, this level has proven to be a key resistance level that has caused a serious reaction to the downside, and has also resulted to serious bull market periods, or even uptrends, proper uptrends for the crypto markets and forex related pairs as well. So we're currently experiencing resistance, and we're going to see how that plays out, what the markets would direction the market is going to give us from this point, given the fact that it has been in an overbought situation, overbought state, given the fact that it's a critical resistance, it's a place, it's an area I would favor more of a sell-off, given the recent price action in recent years. I would favor more of a sell-off from this point, which would be good news for cryptos and forex related pairs. So that's the summary of what's going on the DXY. Okay, now as usual, I'm going to be heading straight to how Bitcoin is currently reacting to that level on the DXY, and you can clearly see that Bitcoin as usual is holding on well, and on getting to that level, here we are currently experiencing some sell-offs on the DXY. You can see strength. You can see some level of strength from Bitcoin. Maybe not too much of a momentum, but this came with an increased volume yesterday. This definitely came with an increased volume yesterday, and we're currently looking at the start of the we're already in a green state as well, but Bitcoin has a serious resistance coming at around 39.6k. This seems to be like the current battle for Bitcoin. 39.6 has been a critical point in the market ever since last year. 39.6 ever since last year September. You can see this was the swing point, swing low from this bull impulse run, and after which we revisited it as support, and we broke below that level, and it acted as resistance, broke back above it. So the battle has been basically around this point as it stands now. For the past couple of weeks, we've been battling this region. Bitcoin breaking up below or above this level, flipping it back to, you can see it has been flipped back to resistance a couple of times and then back to support. So the current battle, Bitcoin needs to first get above, close the day and the week above 39.6k to favor to have any stand a better chance of a bullish momentum. Currently we are below that level. We closed back-to-back weeks below that level, but against majority of the market expectations, we are still yet to even touch 34k. We revisited 37k a couple of days ago during the weekend, and you can see that our trend line from June 2019 is still very much intact. It's still very much intact. So Bitcoin is there's still a possibility of a revisit to that trend line, which has proven to have a ton of demand. It has held very well as support. So long as Bitcoin still keeps holding above that level, this trend line support on at least a daily closing basis, and better at least a daily closing basis, I still am bullish for the market, and so far so good. Bitcoin has performed far above expectations, has been holding so well, and has been so calm in the midst of the entire storm in the market. So Bitcoin holding above this trend line is a strong bullish sign for the market, and the DXY currently at a strong resistance. These are all very good signs for Bitcoin until this gets invalidated via a close below this trend line. My bullish bias for Bitcoin still stands. The EURUSD is currently, as usual, it's a mirror version of whatever is happening on the DXY, and as it stands now, we are currently not, now is not an exception. We are currently seeing a mirror version of what is happening on the DXY, and not forgetting the fact that Bitcoin is the current little bull run from yesterday was as a result of a little bullish divergence, which we can also still spot on the EURUSD, seeing clearly here that we have this serious massive this is a massive swing low from the EURUSD, and you would expect that this should also translate to a massive RSI as well to the downside, but unfortunately you can see that we are still in a divergence between these 2 points. The RSI, which is the relative strength index, is showing us a divergence. It's a divergence, a clear case of divergence, that despite this huge move to the downside, we're still having an RSI reading above that of this last second to the last swing low. So as a result, we're currently bouncing off another support. And if we switch over to the bigger time frames, like the weekly and the monthly time frames, you see that this is a place that has also been critical over the past years or so. The last time we were really trading below this level was about 20 years ago as well. This level has been critical. Last time we were below this level was back in December 2020. So you can see how a serious decision DXY has to make. DXY is ready to actually go to places it has never been to in 20 years, then that will translate as well to, that will have an effect as well on other market like the EURUSD. So the mirrored EURUSD being the mirror version of the DXY is clearly evident here as to how DXY is behaving at the moment. So the DXY has a serious decision to make at this point. If it's to break above this level, then we're going to be seeing a close below this level as well, into territories that we have not been to in almost 20 years. So given the current price action via this bullish divergence still in play for the EURUSD, we may likely see a bounce off, even if not a trend reversal, but even if for the interim we may see a little bit of strength from the EURUSD before a major decision is made as to whether to head further north or go back south again. The GBPUSD is also responding in like manner to the DXY resistance points. You can see clearly here that as a result of the DXY resistance, we had this massive bullish engulfing on Friday, and it clearly shows you that the GBP, the massive bullish engulfing, is a clear indication of the fact that the GBP seems to gain more strength than the euro at the moment. And you can see that it's currently holding on fine as it stands now, and other currency pairs are responding in like manner as well. Like manner as well. You can see that the USD CHF is also currently at resistance, and then it's currently in an indecisive state as well. USD card is USD card is currently heading towards a major resistance as well. The NZD USD is currently approaching support. This is a place where we are likely to see a bounce off, likely to see weakness from the US dollar as a result of the resistance, and a bounce off from the NZD USD from this point, given the fact that we've been trading within this channel for the past 14 months or so. So that is it from me. Like I said earlier, the US dollar is massively strong and bullish at the moment, but we are currently at a serious resistance, and if this was to play out as it has played out before in the past, we may likely see a huge sell-off from the DXY, and this would be good news for the cryptos. This would be good news for forex related pairs like the EURUSD, GBPUSD, the NZD USD, the AUD USD, and the likes. So currently, that is it for me for now, and I hope you got value from this, and if you did, please let me know in the comment section. Feel free to like, share, comments, and always remember, as usual, that this is for educational purpose and not to be treated as financial advice. Financial assets trading is a risky affair, and you should always endeavor to carry out your own research for entering the trade. To have a lovely new months ahead, and do have a lovely break ahead as well. Thank you. God bless you. Bye bye.